Let's talk about the best exercise for your brain. That would be the one that provides the most oxygen. There's two types of exercise. You have aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic means with oxygen. Anaerobic means without oxygen. Now, of course, when you're doing this type of exercise, you are getting a lot of oxygen too. But if we were to compare weight training with other types of exercise, you may not get as much oxygen. It really depends on how intense your workout is as well. But typically, if you're going at a slow pace and you're working on individual muscles, it's not going to provide near the same amount of oxygen as some sport activity, running, biking, swimming, walking. These types will provide the most oxygen and most blood flow to your brain. Now, if you're doing high intensity interval training, it really depends on the volume of that. Because if you're doing intervals like, let's say you're doing it 1 minute, 2 minute rest, back and forth, that really doesn't compare with these other exercises as far as the amount of oxygen. Now, when you're doing high intensity interval training and sprinting, other types of like plyometrics, where you're jumping on a platform, you are stimulating growth hormone way more than some of these exercises. And that has a whole series of additional benefits. But when we're talking about oxygen and blood flow to your brain, these are the best. Now, there's some really amazing research done on this topic. I put the links down below on how using aerobic exercise can improve your memory, even grow new brain cells, get rid of waste in your brain, increasing your mood, decreasing your stress, enhancing your sleep, improving your spatial memory, which is improvement in a part of the brain called the hippocampus, and also just burning off excess sugar. So when you're adapting to ketosis and you have a history of blood sugar issues, and let's say you have insulin resistance, very short-term, slightly elevated sugar, it's called the dawn phenomena, which is not really a problem, but if you added exercise in the morning, you can burn that off so you can start tapping into fat. And what's interesting is that there's only 25% of the population that gets enough exercise. So if you add exercise to your healthy keto plan and your intermittent fasting, you can really take it to the next level. And there's other things you can do to even take it even one step further, and that would be maybe adding some MCT oil about an hour before you work out, or even exogenous ketones, just to give the brain that additional fuel. Ketones, and by the way, ketones are the preferred fuel of your brain. And ketones as a fuel will provide even more oxygen than glucose. So if you're not exercising and you're not doing it consistently, I would highly recommend adding that to your plan. But the key is consistency. And check out this additional video I have on this board relating to the pattern of exercise. Thanks for watching.